Well, today we're going to get started on this next project. This is a brand new bug shield, old stock. It was actually from the early 80s. It had never been opened. This is what was on the truck when we got it. And it's red, of course, so we're going to paint it black. But in order to do that, this surface, we've got to sand it down and get it a little bit scuffed up so this paint will adhere to it. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to do it with some wet sanding. I feel it's always the safest route. We could scuff it up initially dry and then soften it up with a little bit of wet sanding perhaps. But we bought these little sanding pads, and we've got different grits. We've got a 400, a 600, and a 2000. I've also got some 800 and some 3000. I think we'll just use these for today and try them out, see how these work, and see if we can get this to turn out okay. So we'll go ahead and get started with this. I think I'll start with the 600 grit. Oh, it's not want to stick. I don't know if you guys are able to see that okay or not, but I can see that this is definitely putting some little bit of scuff marks in there. We'll take you in for a closer shot here after we dry this off. Show you what this looks like after being this first round of scuffing up. See if it was good enough. If not, then we'll just do more. You can definitely see how it's kind of foggy now from the scuffing. Anything that wasn't scuffed very much stands out pretty good. Oh yeah, let me show you what's happening there. Along the edge, you can tell there's some spots that I gotta get up close and personal with. But yeah, this should work out pretty good. I think that 600 grit with some wet sanding probably be just right. So I think we'll continue with that. We'll focus on these edges more. We want that paint to stick. We want it to turn out good. A lot of this type of work is spent in the preparation, so let's see how that turned out. All right, here's a closer look. As you guys can see, clearly it's been scuffed up. I think that paint should hold on to that pretty good. We'll see. Right now I'm using this hard straight edge to go along these edges and make sure that tape is completely out of the way, because wherever tape is at, the paint won't go. All right, now we've got it all taped off. You can see anything that's metal, we wanted to cover that up so it stays nice and clean. And all this new plastic will get painted up. So let's get some paint thrown on it. The paint that we're going to use today is this trim paint. It's a black high gloss. Haven't used this stuff before, but it's a pretty high quality paint. So it's from the same company that made our touch-up paint for our green and white truck, our 79. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Start out with a really light coat. We'll let that first coat tack up a little bit, give it, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And then we'll get going on the next one. All right, let's hit it with another light coat. Let's take you in for a closer look, let you guys kind of see how this is turning out so far. You know, we're doing it in the garage, so of course, won't be perfect, but it's a bug shield. You know, it might have a couple things land in it from floating around in the air, but it's gonna look a lot better than red. Let's do a third coat. This could be the last one, I don't know, we'll see. Oh yeah, that looks good. Well, here's where we're at. You can kind of see how this is going to turn out when you do it in your garage. Not too bad. We're going to do another coat, one more thick one. We've laid down a few light ones so far, so looking good though. I think I'm going to like that black a lot better. All right, this I think is it. We're done. Just kind of want to give you as hopefully a decent close-up, show you how it turned out. We're going to let it continue to dry for a while before we try and handle it and pull that paint off, or pull that tape off. But we'll get that tape pulled off, and then we'll get it mounted up on the old 79. I think that black will look a lot better than the red.